Okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're back again with another one here. This is the new FuriBee F36 provided by GEARBEST.com. So I want to say thanks to GearBest for sending this to us for review. I will have a link in the description down below if you guys want to pick this up. This is another Inductrix clone. There's no question about it, except FuriBee is GearBest brand. So keep that in mind. They'll probably have a better price point on this than they will with the other JJRC version, which I did do a review on. It's a phenomenal flyer. It's an awesome beginner quadcopter, under 20 bucks. These things are sometimes around 13, 14 bucks. But even if you spent 20 bucks for it, I think it's so well worth it, especially compared, to what other quadcopters are available. This is an ultimate beginner quadcopter in my book. This thing is just great. For someone looking to learn, looking for a gift, or just looking for an indoor flyer. I mean, even experienced pilots, I love these little guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm just going to give you a brief overview here of what you get inside the box. As you can tell, the box and the casing on this thing is pretty much the exact same as what came with the JJRC version as well. So that's pretty straightforward there. On the side, looks like there's two different colors. There's an orange and then there's a green. So that's pretty cool. You get some additional colors available with this little quad. So let's go ahead and pull it out of the box here and take a look at this new FuriBee. Ooh, I like the canopy. I must say, I like the canopy design on this better than the JJRC. It just looks a little more detailed, looks a little nicer. So pretty cool. I like that. I like the little FuriBee design. I like this color. I must say, I think I like just the design, even though it's very similar. I like the design on this one a little bit more. But really nice looking little quad. The other one did have an LED on the front. I'm not sure if we're getting an LED on the front on this one. And then looks like we're going to have the same setup here on the bottom for our battery. No labeling on it, but we can see here that it is a 150 milliamp, 3.7 volt, 20C. Looks like its discharge rated is on there. Yeah, sorry about the focusing here on my camera. Not sure what's going on, but 150 milliamp, 3.7 volt LiPo. So that is nice. It fits right in that little battery tray there. And you can pick these up. They're really inexpensive if you want to get some extra flight batteries. Do so if you're going to pick this one up, because these guys are really nice. Let's go ahead and pull off the top casing here, and then we can see we've got our transmitter inside. This is pretty much our standard style transmitter, except look at that. There's a button on the top, not on the side. So they are doing a little bit different transmitter here than with the JJRC. These are clickable on both sides. We've got our power switch, our trim tabs, and a top switch. That's interesting. You do have the screw on the back. You're going to want to take that thing out and leave it out. In my perspective, these are just annoying to have these screws in here. But you do take 3 AAA batteries in the back of the transmitter, so that looks pretty nice, pretty straightforward. As I put the screw back in, right? That's just because I don't want to make a mess right now. All right, so let's go ahead and set that aside and then take a look at what else we got. So we do have a nice little manual here that comes with it and goes over that transmitter. And then this is from something else here. And then we've got our prop guards. I'm sorry, our propellers, spare propellers in here. So you have a full 4 set, and then you do have a screwdriver, and then you're going to have your USB charging cable. So this is a ready to fly package right out of the box. So let's go ahead and jump into the flight. All right, we're going to do a little bit of an in-garage review on this new FuriBee, since it's really bad weather, very cold, nasty stuff. Anyways, we're going to take this thing up for a flight. I'm going to show you how awesome this thing is. It's so much different than the EACHINE version and the JJRC version. I'm going to show you why. This thing is just a monster. If you're looking for something with a lot more punch and power, you want to turn it into a micro FPV, I think this is going to be a little bit better option than those other two that are available. And this is a brand new FuriBee. Again, this is GearBest brand. They've come out with their versions of these quadcopters, and there's definitely some differences that I'm going to show you. One thing that I noticed right off the bat, that the frame on this is a little bit different from the others that are out there. I noticed the materials and the plastics to be a lot more flexible. And they have a little bit more give. And also I noticed that if you looked on the inside of the ducts in here, these inner portions that hold the ducts together, these three black pieces, are actually angled with inside the ducts, where on the other quadcopters like this, they're flat. So I think what's happening is that's creating a little bit more thrust and a little bit better airflow. So these are not exactly the same as the JJRC and the EACHINE. The battery tray is 3, where those are 2. And then again, the framing on it seems like a thinner plastic. And then also the ducts on there, the way that these are made, I noticed that these have angles on the inner portions, which may help with better thrust on this. So let's go ahead and take it up for a flight. I'm going to show you how awesome this thing is. You guys are going to want to pick one up. Again, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can pick this up from GEARBEST. And I want to say thanks again for sending this to us for review. This thing is a monster. So let's go ahead, and we plugged in our battery. We're going to turn on our transmitter up and down, and then that's going to bind our quadcopter. It does take just a second. And then you've got your trim tabs here, and then you have your rates here. So you have 2 beeps for high, 1 beep for low. And then if you want flips, you're going to press this one in and then give it direction for your flip. So let's go ahead and take it up. This thing is just super punchy. Lots of just power on this thing. I mean, when I first flew this thing, I'm like, whoa, where is this coming from? This is no JJRC. And it really isn't. FuriBee, GEARBEST, great job, guys, on this. I don't know if they really just took the time or if it just came out that way or what, but this thing is a monster, and it's awesome with crashing. So even if you bump into things with that frame design, it's a great design. You can hit the ceiling with it, boom, no big deal. The thing is gonna fly awesome. But just check out how punchy this thing is. I mean, I kill throttle and then give it full throttle again, and it just is so punchy. So this is in high rate. That's your roll in high rate and forward pitch. And check this out, guys. I was actually able to get this thing to do some manual flips. So let me see if I can do a manual flip. It's insane. All right, so you kind of have to time it right, but let's see. See if I can. You kind of got to get it right, but nope. Kind of got to pitch it and see if I can get that motion down again. There it goes. I think I got it. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I lost orientation. All right, we're good. See, that's what's awesome about this thing. All right, so let me try again here. See if I can get this manual flip. Oh, check that out. How awesome was that? All right, let's see if we can do it again. Look at that. Check that out. Manual flips. Manual flips with the FuriBee. Oh man, that's freaking awesome. This thing is so sweet. Seriously, guys, these are like dirt cheap, and this is a ton of fun. And and I don't know any other quad this size right now that I can do manual flips, because this thing is so torquey. I mean, it just has so much power. Very sporty. And I apologize about the garage mess. I've had a couple of parties over here, and just haven't cleaned up yet. But look, check this out. See if we can do it again. And I'm getting about 4-minute flight times out of this as well. So, depending on how hard you're flying this thing, your flight times are going to vary. But, you can pick up extra of these batteries and really have some fun. But check this out. Look at nice tight funnels. Look at this. Look at that. This thing is awesome. I mean, the JJRC is an awesome quadcopter, and I think was one of my favorite indoor flyers. But this is just incredible. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I had it too close. It's just so responsive. It's got good power. It's a blast. And you can bump into things, like I'll show you here. Oh, hit the wall, no big deal. Still flying. Check that out. And manual flips. Come on, what gets better than that? Now, of course, it does do automatic flips where you can press, and I'll show you the automatic flips. We'll be fair, because not everyone's going to know how to do a manual flip. I'll show you. It does really nice, tight flips. Look how tight that is. Look at that. Nice tight flips. bring it back around here. Super nice tight flips. You push it, give it its direction. Look at that. Awesome. And if you touch and hold the left stick, you do get the 1 key return, and you do have headless mode available as well, I believe. That's 1 key return. So a long press, and I think, yeah, short press is going to be headless mode, it looks like. So I'm not a big fan of those, but it does have those features. But check out the funnels. Check that out. Oh my God, it's so cool. I love this FuriBee. Awesome job, GEARBEST. This thing is awesome. You're gonna wanna pass on the EACHINE. Skip that. Check this thing out, man. This thing is awesome. Manual freaking flips. I think I'm getting low on power. It feels like it's getting a little low. Possibly, we'll see. It's just so zippy, so much fun. Check it out. Great job, GEARBEST. This thing is so sweet. And that's our LVC. That is our LEDs flashing, so that's a low voltage. That's when you're going to want to stop flying. Great job. I love it. 2 thumbs way up here from Flying Life. I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but I guess it's just because I can do manual flips with a little toy grade quadcopter. Is incredible. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. I'll be more than happy to try to answer them if I can. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy flying life, everyone.